The 10 youngest billionaires in the world. The latest turmoil in the financial world, be it crypto or stocks, has sent many billionaires like Sam Bankman-Fried to go down the lane of the wealthiest people in the world. But many others have strengthened their roots so much that even the havoc in the economic crisis couldn't force them to lose their positions. Hey folks, hello, and welcome to the channel. You're watching A Bold World. In this video, we're bringing you the top 10 youngest billionaires in the world. The path to becoming a billionaire isn't always the same. Whether it's through hard work or by inheritance, these young individuals live completely surreal lives in the Billionaire Club. So if you want to know about the sheer effort and odds required to become the world's youngest billionaires, make sure to stick through the end of the video. You'd be surprised how young the world's youngest billionaire actually is. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more videos from our channel. With that being said, let's get started. Here's the list of the youngest billionaires in the world. Number 10. Andry Fang. At number 10 is 30-year-old Andry Fang. Andy enjoys a net worth of around $1.1 billion and is a renowned Chinese-American billionaire tech entrepreneur. He's mostly regarded for his co-founding of DoorDash, which he started along with Stanley Tang, Tony Zhu, and Evan Moore in 2013. He grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area and attended the Harker School, graduating in 2010. Besides that, Fang has a bachelor's degree in computer science from Stanford University. Number 9. Stanley Tang. The 9th billionaire on our list is Stanley Tang, who has a net worth of $1.2 billion. Stanley's the 30-year-old co-founder and head of labs at the San Francisco-based restaurant delivery app DoorDash. He owns about 4% of DoorDash, which went public on the New York Stock Exchange in early December 2020. About the background, we only know that he has a bachelor's degree in computer science from Stanford University, and though he grew up in Hong Kong, he now resides in San Francisco, California. Number 8. Gustav Magnar Witzoe. This 29-year-old handsome billionaire right here was born on February 8, 1993 in Froya. His father founded SalMar, which is one of the world's largest producers of farmed salmon. The company also owns a significant stake in Scottish Sea Farms, the UK's second largest salmon farmer. Our young billionaire owns nearly half of SalMar ASA, his father's company, with a net worth of $2.7 billion. However, Gustav is not technically too involved in the company, as he divides his time between fitness, his luxurious life as a model, and trying to make his own mark investing in real estate and tech startups. Number 7. Ryan Breslow. Ryan Breslow, the 28-year-old, has a full plate managing 4 different companies. He's the co-founder and executive chairman of Bolt, a one-click checkout technology company, a co-founder of Eco, a digital cryptocurrency platform, a co-founder of Love, a crypto-pharmaceutical startup, and the founder of the dance nonprofit, The Movement. His net worth is around $2 billion after dropping out of Stanford in 2014 to launch his startup Bolt. And later, he stepped down as CEO to become executive chairman of the same company in 2022. During this time, Ryan has raised $1.3 billion for Bolt, including $355 million in January 2022, which valued the company at $11 billion. Number 6. Austin Russell. For number 6, we bring you 27-year-old Austin Russell, who runs the automotive sensor firm Luminar Technologies, which went public in a SPAC merger in December 2020. Like many on our list, Russell's actually a college dropout who developed the idea for Luminar when he was just 17 and studying physics at Stanford University. But soon after that, he dropped out of college in 2012 after receiving a $100,000 Thiel Fellowship, a program funded by billionaire Peter Thiel to nurture entrepreneurs. Russell became the world's youngest self-made billionaire at age 25 when Luminar got listed on the NASDAQ. The company competes with laser LiDAR makers like Velodyne and Ava in the race to make high-tech sensors to help self-driving vehicles see their surroundings. Number 5. Henrique Dubugras. Henrique Dubugras is a co-founder of Brex. He, along with his fellow co-founder Pedro Franceschi, later mentioned in this list, has made it to our list of the world's youngest billionaires at 26 years of age. His net worth, according to Forbes, is around $1.5 billion. He also co-founded Pager.me with Pedro. As far as his background is concerned, he hails from Brazil and attended Stanford with Franceschi for less than a year before they dropped out to start Brex in 2017. Number 4. Wang Zelong. The next on the list is Wang Zelong, hailed as the youngest billionaire in Asia. At only 25 years old, he's from the lesser-known part of China called Zhaozhou, and has stakes in CNNC Huayuan Titanium Dioxide Co., listed on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange and Leghmann Billions Group. Wang made it to the Forbes list last year after inheriting a stake worth more than $1.3 billion in CNNC. In addition to that, the billionaire also has stakes in Leghmann Billions Group, a company that also produces titanium dioxide, which made him richer than ever. Number 3. Pedro Franceschi. Remember the co-founder of Brex mentioned earlier? Yep, that's 25-year-old Pedro Franceschi, the co-CEO of Brex, a fintech startup aimed at overhauling the corporate credit card. Oddly enough, he met his partner and co-founder Henrique Dubugras in a Twitter argument in 2012, when they were both high school seniors living in Brazil. He's basically a software engineer who, together with his partner, launched a payment startup, Pager.me, for a small business in Brazil, only to sell it later to a larger Brazilian rival in 2015. He landed on the list of the youngest billionaires in January 2022, after Brex, based in California, raised money from private investors who finally valued the company at $12.3 billion. Number 2. Alexandra Andresen and Katharina Andresen. Coming in second place are sisters Alexandra Andresen and Katharina Andresen. Alexandra was born on July 23, 1999. She's a Norwegian heiress at just 23 years of age. And not only that, but she became the world's youngest billionaire at age 19 in 2016, and held this position on the Forbes list for 3 consecutive years. Katharina Andresen, her sister, is 27 years old, born on May 21, 1995. They're the daughters of Norwegian industrialist Johan H. Andresen Jr., owner of Ferd AS, who transferred the ownership stakes of 42.2% each to Alexandra and Katharina. However, their fathers made it clear that he will not force his daughters to take part in the family company if they don't want to. Nevertheless, Alexandra Andresen has made a name for herself too, by winning multiple awards and honors in horse dressage competitions. She's also modeled several times for the equestrian clothing company Kingsland. Number 1. Kevin David Leghmann. And lastly, the youngest on the list is Kevin David Leghmann, who according to Forbes became a billionaire as a teenager at only 19 years of age. Today, he's currently 20 years old with a net worth of around $2.4 billion. Our young billionaire here owns 50% of Germany's leading drugstore chain, DM Drogerie Market, which brings in over $12 billion in annual revenue, and this right here is his prime source of income. The company was started in 1973, when Gates Warner opened his first shop in Karlsruhe, Germany, and today is scattered in around 3,700 locations. Kevin David Lehman's father, Gunther, transferred ownership of his 50% stake to him in 2017. But both of them aren't operationally involved in DM Drogerie Market, and so little's known about them. This marks the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon as you enter or leave. This will only take a microsecond, but will significantly help the channel so we can continue bringing you more content. See you in the following video.